My name is Matthieu de Kalbermatten. I am the CEO of CellProthera. And CellProthera is a French company close to Basel area where you have a lot of big pharma. And this company is working especially on stem cells and in the indication of post-myocardial infarction. The objective is to regenerate the cardiac tissue after a large myocardial infarction. We had a very nice, interesting meeting with the FDA in May this year. We were presenting the design of the phase 3, which is a pivotal trial that we are planning to go ahead in US and in Europe. The FDA was very positive with the design of the trials. We managed to convince them to go for an open label randomized trial that would include about 300 patients. And the primary endpoint was discussed, secondary endpoint was discussed. We had all the very good discussions, and the final feedback of the FDA seems to be saying that we are well positioned to launch this phase 3. What's needed to progress to phase 3 is to set up the phase 3. So there's documentation that we need to prepare to apply for an IND in the FDA and the CTA in Europe. We need to qualify production centers in the US and in France or in Europe. This is all needed, and we need to prepare the centers that we're going to recruit for us in the different countries. We are planning to have about 50 different clinical centers that will participate in this trial, and we need to work with the CRO to get this ready as soon as possible. Well, the impact is actually saving and the life of post-MI patients that have a very risky prognosis. We're talking about patients that have been turning late to the hospital after a heart attack. They have a large myocardial infarction with a quite substantial necrosis. And for those patients, actually, the event rate, we call heart failure event rate of mortality, is quite high, about 15% a year. So these are the patients that today have no treatment. It's not a big population, but it's a population that is suffering, and without the treatment that we are able to propose, they will deteriorate. The quality of life will not be to the level even with the best standard medication that you can have in the market today.